Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Pressure is coming. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Easy. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Nicholson. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to pass. It's Mickelson. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's found some room at the 45. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He flips it to the back across the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Ball handed off. Running with purpose. That's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They're going to run it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff again. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Nicholson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. One step back, caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Running play called on 3rd and short. The Rainbow Warriors are looking to keep this drive going.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. After consecutive losses, they did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile.
No.
And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain.
I have a
Took
feeling.
his eye off the ball. And the Rainbow Warriors will send their punt team onto the field.
Go ahead, though. I'm listening. Yeah, they won by like 40.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
I actually played Smite already today.
Performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Receiver makes the grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I'm not.
Dropping back, it's Nicholson. The tight end has got it. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up. The gain is good enough for a first down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this one is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Feels good knowing that I'm still younger than
so with only
people.
a few seconds left in the half,
I'm not gonna say no names.
Unit comes out of the field.
I'm not gonna say no names, but
this one is
he
from
just joined.
37 yards out. And he knocks that one right through. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the third quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, niggas.
All
right.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively to try to put this defense in a bigger hole. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. He's looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Nicholson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he fires the football to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll give it to the running back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking for the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a
For someone who doesn't like gay people, you are awfully gay.
Here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of
just
get
want a
caught
little,
up in
he
third
want
down. What
something
is
in
the
his,
offense doing on
his
third
booty.
down? But I think what's also important,
They've been flirting all day,
how
bro.
well
It's
you
been
defend
crazy.
first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Nicholson. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 23, Hawaii.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Extending the play now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Fourth down.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
First and 10.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And he fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get points on the board. I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw again. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks
nothing
for
at
an
the
open
moment.
man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't handle it. What an opportunity.
Something
to
that probably
score
cost
there.
me money.
Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, we get so caught up in
Yo.
this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers.
No.
This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Sir. I don't even know what to do with all this time, man.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the
What
offense
do you
will
mean?
take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time.
Wait, how's the milk
Out of the
not there
shotgun,
yet? What
he hands
happened?
it off.
Or the cookies?
And he'll be smart
Did you
to
go
right at
get
the
milk
line
and
for
order
no gain.
cookies?
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Where you order cookies from? What kind?
Getting set. Here's second down. And the same runner's got it again. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to
Crazy.
do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Nicholson. Escapes the pocket. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Of 8. Fourth down coming up.
And the Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for
Nigga
this
finna
critical
bust
down.
through that fucking
The
door,
Rebels will
bro.
bring their punt team on the field now.
Nigga ass finna.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return.
Damn. That's crazy.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
On the play. Second down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still trying to create something here. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to throw yet again. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to... Football comes out. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. The back's got it. Finds room at the 30. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And then first down, right back to the running game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Hawaii. They go in front in the final minute of play.
And there he is again. This guy just makes play after play, and now the biggest play maybe of his entire career in the playoff, makes the catch, gets into the end zone, takes the lead. Now if you're smart, you go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Computer
The Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? The catch is made for a huge pickup. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Crucial play here. They go to the air, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down, fourth quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.